Hi there, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new here. My name is Gina and today I have a Quince Homewares haul for you. So if you're not new here, you probably have seen that I'm an avid Quince shopper, and over the past several months especially, I've been dabbling in different categories of Quince clothing, but I haven't really tried out much of their homewares. They have a lot of things on their website that aren't just clothes. They have shoes and bags, which I've tried out both and I've reviewed both. I think they have a really nice selection. Spoiler. They also have men's clothing, children's clothing. I haven't tried out the children's clothing. I do think I've gotten my husband a couple of pieces in the men's clothing of the linen. And then I think I've tried out a lot of jewelry. That's the other category, which I actually haven't reviewed here. There are a few pieces that I'm like, oh, okay, this is actually really, really great value for a more less of an investment piece, something that's a little bit maybe more trendy or a style I just want to try out. So I've really enjoyed their jewelry so far. But today I want to share 4 houseware items that I've purchased. I've actually purchased 5. One of them I had to return because it just wasn't quite what I was expecting. So I'll talk to you about all of those now, and I'll show you what I've got, what I love, and yeah, my first impressions of a couple of pieces. So I'll start with the first item that I actually returned. It was a cutlery set. I don't have it here with me. I actually went to try and grab it, but I don't have it here with me because I returned it. I'll put a picture on the screen. This is a beautiful set. This is actually one of the brands that Quince carries, which I have another item from a brand that they carry. It was beautiful, it was fine, but it just aesthetically, once I had it in my space, I realized, okay, it's just a little bit too French country for my aesthetic and my style. And so I ended up sending it back. I also thought that they would be a little bit more heavyweight, which I like in my silverware. I know some people like a much lighter silverware so that it's not so hard on the wrists and it's easier to wash and all of that. I like something a little bit more substantial, and these were relatively lightweight. So if the aesthetic is something that you're looking for and you're looking for a classic French heritage brand, as well as something that's a little bit more lightweight, I think that you would really like it, but for me, it just was a miss. The next item I want to share with you is a candle. And so Quince has its own brand of candles, which I didn't even realize. They actually have candles and these aroma diffusers. And so I was like shopping around. I knew I was picking up a couple of pieces, and I was like, oh, actually, let me get a new candle for my space. I am pretty loyal to one candle brand. It's Lay Candles, based here in LA, woman, female founded. Jen is the founder's name, and she makes really incredible scents. But my husband is somewhat allergic to the soy wax. Whenever I burn a soy wax candle, he starts sneezing and he gets all teary-eyed and all of that. So I can't burn her candles when he's around. I've been looking for other candles that aren't made with soy wax. This one, I think on the website it says plant-based wax candle. And so I was like, okay, let me try this. It's vegan, it's lead, paraben, sulfate, and phthalate free, and it uses 100% natural wax is what it says. So I'm gonna burn it and see if he starts sneezing, but I really love the packaging. I think it's very beautiful and minimal, and most importantly, the scent is really lovely. It's not too strong or overpowering, and it doesn't smell very chemically. I got the bergamot and basil scent, and I think it's gonna be incredible, honestly. I can't wait to burn this. I've been holding off. This was the first thing that arrived for my order because sometimes Quince packages, the pieces will come in separate orders. And so this arrived and I really wanted to burn it, but I was like, I'll wait until everything arrives, be patient, and then burn this after so you can see exactly what the candle looks like. But you can see it's just very simple. Looks like it's well poured. I love the vessel. It's like this cream. It actually reminds me a lot of the Jenny Kane candles. I used to get, I can't remember the scent of the specific one, the name of the specific one, but one that was a very like California woodsy smell. And I've had a few of those, and it looks very similar to this, I'm realizing. So maybe it's trying to be a little bit of a dupe of Jenny Kane. So yeah, I'll let you know how it burns. I'm hoping that it won't burn too quickly and the scent won't be very overpowering, so we shall see. Also, I think it comes in really nice packaging, so this is a nice little gift, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, the next item I've been refreshing my home. I think I've shared in some videos recently, and we recently redid like our little like dining snug area. It's like off the dining room, just a little sitting area. And the kitchen we've been kind of refreshing, and now I'm moving on to the living room, and I've decided to swap out some cushion covers, like a really inexpensive way to give a little update. And just give it a little bit more character, a little more warmth for the winter. And I've been wanting a very specific cushion cover from IKEA. There's these velvet ones and in an olive green, but it's always sold out. So I'm just like, I'm never gonna get that cushion cover. But Quince has velvet cushion covers. They're a little more pricey, but it has these beautiful colors, and they did have an olive green one. So I was like, okay, I'll order one, see if I like it, and then order more if I really do. And so this one I think is called the olive color. I'll definitely link everything below so that you know like specifics, because there are two green colors. One is more of a foresty green, and this one has more brown tones in it, as you can see. A little less than what's showing up on camera. I think it looks a little more golden in the camera lens, so imagine it with just a teensy bit more green. I'll try and get better pictures of it too. And I ended up getting this size. I think it's the 12 by 20 size. I keep looking at the tag trying to figure it out. But basically it's just a very simple cushion cover. It has, oh, I didn't realize it's actually stuffed with foam in here, okay. But very simple on the inside. I think it's 100% cotton, and it is, oh yeah, 100% cotton, there we go, on the little taggy tag. And yeah, it's a longer size. So I wanted something, not quite a lumbar pillow, but a different size to vary it. And I have a cushion that I envisioned this going on, but I just pulled it out and realized that it actually won't fit. So this is one I've had forever. This print right now, I just wanna like pack it away for a little bit. And I realized actually it doesn't fit. So I have another cushion for my son's recliner that I'm gonna stuff in there, and we'll see if that fits. If not, I'll find some way to stuff it and fill it. But very excited. Here, I'll give you a visual of what that hopefully will look like, this little pillow. And this is more for the couch, but although it would actually go pretty well in my bedroom as well, or on an armchair. So very happy with this. It's a very nice velvet. It feels soft and it looks high quality. So yeah, not a bad purchase, honestly. Okay, the next piece, I'm gonna go the next smallest item and then move on to the largest purchase. So the next piece is another brand that I've been wanting to try and Quince carries. And so I was like, okay, this is a great opportunity. And I'm realizing I use this for my morning coffee. So I actually have my lip prints on this side. So you're gonna see this side only. But this is a East Fork mug. This is their classic mug, the larger size. They do have a smaller one. So Quince carries 4 colors of East Fork. This one is called Amaro, and it's just this really beautiful, slightly reddish brown color. And it's just a really gorgeous piece of ceramic. Like, I've seen these for many, many years. I've been curious about East Fork. Most of my mugs are just like an accumulation of different, brands that I find at like makers fairs, and I like the eclecticness of a nice like over time built mug collection. And so not a lot of them match. Maybe there's like 2 of a kind in each, but most of our like mugs that we use on the day-to-day are Hasami mugs or Kinto mugs, and I love those. And so I never really thought, oh, I need to invest in this mug, because this mug is $45, $44 or $45. So it's not a cheap mug, but I see why so many people love it so much now. It is a heavier mug, which is nice when you have really warm beverages that you want to keep warm. It also has a nice handle. I didn't realize how comfortable this handle would be. The first time I went to drink out of it, I was like, oh, I see why people love this mug so much. It's so comfy. For reference, it's not like enormous, because it kind of looks huge when I hold it here, but it's actually not that enormous. But it does feel just really good in the hand. So now I get the hype over East Fork. I am very curious to try more pieces from them. I do want to invest in some serving dishes this year and a couple of things like that, like especially during the holidays, where I'm always using like random bowls that I find, or like just don't have the containers for things. So yeah, I think I'll try this out. I might try a serving bowl or 2. I might get a couple more mugs because these are phenomenal. And I think they make a really good guest mug too. Like as soon as your guest comes and they have a drink in this, it just feels very warm and inviting and comfortable, and I love that feeling. And I probably will order directly from Eastwork because they have more colors on their website. Specifically, there are 2 shades of blue that are just beautiful. I think that would look really nice actually in my collection. I don't have a lot of color, it's a lot of neutrals, so I think a couple of blue mugs would be a really nice pop. So very pleased with this. So glad I could try it via Quince. Yeah, first, and it's just gorgeous. Look at this. The glaze is just absolutely stunning. So much detail. All right, so the very last item, housewares item, I just picked it up and it's actually quite hefty, that I picked up from Quince is this duvet set. So you see green, I have a lot of green in my home. This one is called the Contrast Flange Duvet Cover Set in aloe and sand. So aloe is the green and it's contrasted with their sand color, which I think is just neutral. And this is 100% linen. I love linen bedding. I also love 100% cotton, but I really love linen because that rumpled look in cotton sometimes will bother me, whereas if it's rumpled and like all creased in linen, it doesn't for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's a personality quirk, but for some reason when I have very crisp cotton stuff and it looks rumpled, I'm like, oh, it should look crisp. So anyway, so I haven't even opened this yet because it is just so heavy and it is a full duvet set. I've wanted this for a very long time. It's been on my wish list for a while in either the green or they have this pinky terracotta color. It's more pink tones, but very muted. And I've been considering it back and forth for a while. I didn't feel like I needed brand new linens. I have 2 of whatever is on this bed right now. It's like a white grid linen set. I actually have 2 versions of this that I rotate through, and then have a couple of other ones in case both of those are in the wash. But now moving into the cooler months, and you know, I want something like warmer to warm up the space, and the white just screams spring, summer to me, even though I do use them throughout the year, but I just want something that'll be a little bit warmer. And so here we are. I'll finally show you. So this is what it looks like. This is a pillowcase, so I'll show you one of them. So, and I'll insert the pictures of the full bedding set as well, and I'll show you what it looks like on my bed once I wash and put them on. But basically it's just a solid green color, and then it has this contrast edge in white, and I just feel like the contrast is what makes it feel a little special and like elevates it a little bit. And it's the same on the actual duvet cover as well. And so this set, I got the set that is just the duvet cover and 2 shams for the king size pillows. And so I'll still have my regular cotton pillowcases on my like everyday pillows. I have quite a few. So I have these big cushions in the back. Then I have, we have like 3 smaller regular size pillows. And then we have the 2 king size shams that are king size pillows that go in front of those. And those are like the more decorative looking ones, but I use them to like support my knees while I sleep and things like that. I don't actually sleep with them on my head because they're a much bulkier pillow. Anyway, you didn't need all that detail, but all that to say is that this is what you'll really be seeing. And then I was considering if I really love the quality of this linen, especially after it washes, I might also get some linen sheets. They have a gingham linen sheet set in green that I think would look really beautiful underneath this. So stay tuned. If I love these, then I'll probably invest in those next. But yeah, this is my entire haul. I have all these linens, this beautiful mug that I will absolutely be adding more to, this really lovely candle, which I'm super pleased with too. And then this cushion, which if you look at it with this green, it actually is a really nice like set. That will be really nice on the bed too. I might actually put this on my bed for a little bit, see how I like it. But yeah, that is everything that I got from Quince. I'm super happy with the quality so far. I think it's just, yeah, they have some really nice essential basics, but also then something that's a little special, like this contrast flange duvet set or whatever it's called. It gives me Parachute vibes, which I love Parachute as a brand. So I think that it's just a really beautiful company. They do some things really, really well. Oh, I'm noticing that this is actually a button duvet too, which I actually prefer. This might be, I don't know, maybe this is controversial, but I prefer button duvets over the zipper duvet because I just hate in the middle of the night if a zipper ends up somehow like by my face. I just don't want a zipper on my skin while I'm sleeping, so I really like button duvet sets. Anyway, just a fun fact. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried any of Quince's houseware stuff or if you're eyeing any of those pieces. Maybe if there are pieces that you're curious about, I can try them out and review them for you. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Bye.